not meet a man but frowns. Boy, are you listening? You do not meet a man but frowns. You do not meet a man but frowns.
Well, what's the matter?
The king's daughter, Imogen, heir to his kingdom, whom he meant to marry to his new wife's son, Clot, has taken instead a poor but worthy gentleman. She's married, her husband banished, she in prison.
Why so?
The queen's son, Clot, is a thing. Too bad for a bad report. And he that wed her is a creature that, to sink through the regions of the earth for one his like, I do not think so fair and outward in such stuff within endows a man but he.
What's his name and birth?
Posthumus, whom the king has taken as his ward. He lived here in court, most praised, most loved.
I honor him, but pray tell me, is he the sole child to the king?
His only child. He had 2 sons. If this be worth your hearing, mark it. The eldest of them at 3 years old, and swathing clothes the other, were from their nursery stolen, and to this hour no guess in knowledge which way they went.
How long ago was this?
Some 20 years.
That a king's children should be so conveyed?
Yet it is true, sir.
I do believe you.
We must forbear. Here comes a gentleman, the queen and princess.
No, be assured, you shall not find me, daughter, after the slander of most stepmothers, evil-eyed unto you, though you are my prisoner. Posthumus, as soon as I can win the offended king, I shall be known your advocate.
Please, your highness, I will from hence today.
You know the peril. I will take a turn about the garden. Though the king hath charge, you shall not speak together.
You must be gone, and I shall here abide, not content to live, but that there is this jewel in the world that I may see again.
Lady, weep no more. I will remain the loyalest husband that did e'er ply troth. My residence in Rome did the right, my queen.
Be brief, I pray you. If the king come, I shall incur much of his displeasure. Yet I will move him to walk this way.
We should be taking leave. Adieu.
Nay, stay a little. This diamond was my mother's. Take it and keep it till you woo another wife when Imogen is dead.
How, another? You gentle gods, sear up my embracements for her next, with bonds of death. And sweetest, for my sake, wear this. It is a manacle of love. I'll place it upon this fairest prisoner.
When shall we see each other again?
Alack, the king!
Thou basest thing! Avoid hence from my sight. What? If after this command thou fraught the court with thou unworthiness, thou dies. Away, I said! Thou art like poison to my blood.
The gods protect you. I am gone.
Oh, disloyal thing! Past grace, obedience?
Past hope and in despair.
You might have had the sole son of my queen.
Oh, blessed that I might not.
Oh, thou vile one.
Oh, sir, it is your fault that I have loved Posthumus. You bred him as my playfellow, and he is a man worth any woman.
What? Art thou mad? Thou foolish thing! They were seen again together. You have not done after our command. Away with her and pin her up.
Fie, you must give way.
Nay, Let her languish and die of this folly.
Oh, here comes Posthumus's servant. How now, sir? What's the news?
Plot, your son, he drew on my master.
No harm, I trust is done.
There might have been, but that my master rather played than fought.
I'm very glad of it.
Why came you from my Posthumus?
On his command, he pleaded you to employ me.
You shall, for me, go see my lord aboard. For now, leave me.
I would advise you to sift a search. The violence of action has made you weak.
If my shirt were bloody, then I'd shift it. Have I hurt him?
No, not so much as his patience.
Hurt him? His body's a riddled carcass.
The villain would not stand to fight me.
No, but he fled forward towards your face.
Oh, I would that they had not come between us.
I too, then there had been a fool upon the ground.
That she should love him and refuse me.
Beauty and her brain go not together.
Oh, come, I'll to my chamber. Oh, would there had been some hurt done.
Then there would have been a fall of an ass, which is no great hurt.
I can still hear you now.
What was the last that he spake to you?
It was his queen. His queen.
And waved his handkerchief?
And kissed it, madam.
Oh, senseless linen, happier therein than I. Oh, but good Pisanio, when shall we see him again?
Be assured, madam, with this next vantage.
The queen, madam, desires your highness's company.
I shall attend the queen.
Too much wine, that's amore. When the stars make you drool like a pasta fazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street and you crowd at your feet, you're in love. Excuse me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore.
Domino! Yeah, nice, double. Sir, it had been a pity you should have fought with my countrymen upon a matter so slight and trivial in nature.
By your pardon, sir, my quarrel was not altogether slight.
Can we, with manners, ask, what was the difference?
Each fell in praise to his country's mistress, each vouching for his to be more fair, more virtuous, more wise, more chaste, and constant.
She holds her virtue still, and I my mind.
You must not far prefer her before ours of Italy.
Italia!
If she went before others, I have seen. As that diamond of yours outlusters many I've beheld. I cannot but believe she excel many. But I have not seen the most precious diamond that is, nor you, the lady.
I praised her as I rated her, so do I my stone.
What do you esteem it as?
More than the world.
Yet she may be stolen. Your ring may be stolen too. A cunning thief or an accomplished courtier would hazard the winning of both.
Your Italy contains none so accomplished. I do nothing doubt you have store of thieves. Notwithstanding, I doubt not my ring, nor my lady.
Basta! Enough of this gentleman.
With 5 times so much conversation, I should get ground on your fair mistress. Make her go back, even city yielding, had I admittance and opportunity.
No, no.
I dare hazard my estate to your ring, which, in my opinion, is overvalued. I make my wager rather against your confidence than her reputation.
You are a great deal too bold.
Gentlemen, let us leave it here.
Commend me to the court where your lady is, and I will bring from thence that honor of hers, which you imagine so reserved.
I dare you to this match.
This is impetuous. If I bring you no sufficient testimony that I have enjoyed the dearest bodily parts of your mistress, my 10,000 ducats are yours. So is your diamond too. If I come off and leave her in such honor as you have trusted, she your jewel, this your jewel, and my gold are yours.
If you make your voyage upon her, and give me to understand that you have prevailed, I am no longer your enemy. She is not worth our debate. If she remain unseduced, you shall answer me with your sword.
Your hand, a covenant.
Agreed.
When the moon eats your eye like a big pizza by that Samore. Scusa me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's Samore.
Have you brought those drugs?
Here they are, madam. But I beseech your grace, my conscience bids me ask, wherefore you have commanded of me these most poisonous compounds?
Have I not been thy pupil long? Hast thou not learned in me how to make perfumes and preserves? I will try the forces of these thy compounds, and by them will gather their very several virtues and effects.
It will be both noisome and infectious.
No content thee.
I do suspect her.
Now here comes a rascal's enemy to my son. How now, Pisanio? Doctor, your service at this time is ended. You take thee own way.
I do not like her. She doth think she has strange lingering compounds, but I'll not trust one of her malice with a drug of such damned nature. Those she has will stupefy and dull the sense a while, but there's no danger. She's fooled with a most false effect, and I, the truer, so to be false with her.
No further service at this time, Doctor, until I send for thee.
I humbly take my leave.
Now, Pisanio, give me word that she loves my son. Oh! Though thy take up thy know not what. Yet keep it for thy labor. It is a medicine I made, and hath the king 5 times redeemed from death. Nay, keep it. You may find good use for it. Fare thee well, Pisanio. Remember, think on my words.
Oh, I shall do. But when to my good Lord I prove untrue, I'll choke myself. That's all I'll do for you.
A father cruel and a step-theme false, a foolish suitor to a wedded lady, whose husband hath been banished. Oh, that husband, my supreme crown of grief. Had I been thief-stolen as my 2 brothers, then had I been happy. Who may this be? Fie.
Madam, a noble gentleman of Rome comes from my lord with the letter.
The worthy posthumous is in safety, and greets your highness dearly.
You are welcome, kind sir.
All of her that can be seen, most rich. If she be furnished with a mind so rare, I have lost the wager. Army audacity from head to foot.
He is one of the noblest, to whose kindnesses I am most infinitely tied. Reflect upon him accordingly, as you value our trust. Posthumus. You are welcome, worthy sir.
Thanks, fairest lady.
Continues well, my lord? His health beseech you.
Aye, madam.
Is he disposed to mirth? I hope he is.
Exceedingly pleasant. None so merry and so gamesome. He is called the Briton reveler.
When he was here, he was often inclined to sadness, and usually without knowing why.
I never saw him sad. There is a Frenchman, his companion, much loves the girl at home. The jolly Briton, your lord, I mean, laughs for free lungs, cries, "Oh, can my sides hold to think what woman is?"
Will my lord say so?
Aye, madam. With his eyes in flood with laughter, it is a recreation to hear him mock the Frenchman. While I am bound to wonder, I am bound to pity, too.
What do you pity, sir?
Two creatures, heartily,
Am I one, sir? Why do you pity me?
that others do. I was about to say, enjoy your... But it is an office of God's to vengeance, not mine to speak on it.
You do seem to know something of me, or something that concerns me. I pray you discover to me.
Had I this hand, whose every touch would force to feel his soul to the oath of loyalty. This object, which takes prisoner the wild motion of mine eye, should I, damn then, be partnered with diseased venturers, hired with your own gold? Posthumus is sleeping with prostitutes!
Let me hear no more.
Oh, dear soul, your cause does strike my heart with pity that doth make me sick. Such stuff as well might poison. Be revenged.
Revenged? How should I be revenged?
Should he make me live like Diana's priest, betwixt cold sheets, whilst he is vaulting variable realms? In your despite, upon your purse, revengeance, I dedicate myself to your sweet pleasure.
Oh, whoa! What hope, Bassanio?
Let me my service tender your lips.
Oh, wait! I do condemn mine ears that have attended thee so long. Oh, if thou wert honorable, thou wouldst have told this tale for virtue, not for such an end thou seek. Thou wrongs a gentleman who is as far from thy report as thou from honor. What ho, Bassanio?
Oh, happy Posthumus! Give me your pardon. I have spoke this to know if your affluence were deeply rooted, and shall make your lord know what he is. He sits amongst men like a descended god. Be not angry, most mighty princess. The love I bear him made me try you thus, but the gods made you, unlike all others, faultless. Pray your pardon.
All's well, sir.
My humble thanks. Oh, I had almost forgot. May I entreat your grace, but on a small request.
What is't?
I bear a present for the emperor. 'Tis plates of rare device and jewels of rich and exquisite form. Their value's great. May it please you to take them in protection.
Willingly. I will keep them in my bedchamber.
They are in a trunk attended by my men. I will make bold to send them to you, only for tonight.
Send it to me. It shall safe be kept.
I must await tomorrow.
Man that had such luck. He won my whole purse. The whoreson jackanapes. Oh,
You have broke his head.
whoreson dog. I gave him satisfaction. Oh, would he were one of my rank. Oh.
Perhaps smells like a fool.
Oh,
Did you hear of the Italian that has come to court tonight?
a stranger, and I know not on it.
He's a strange fellow himself and knows it not.
Come, I'll go see this Italian. What I have lost at bowls today, I will win tonight of him. Come, go.
that such a crafty devil as his mother should yield this world, this ass? Her son cannot take 2 from 20 and leave 18. Alas, poor princess, my divine Imogen, what thou endures, the heavens hold firm. The walls of thy dear honor keep unshaked. Thy temple, thy fine mind, that thou may turn to enjoy the banished Lord in this great land.
To bed. Sleep hath seized me wholly. To your protection I commend me, gods.
Bravely thou becomest thy bed. Fresh lily, and whiter than the sheets, that I might touch. A kiss, one kiss, rubies on paragon. This her breathing that fulfills the chamber thus. But my design, to note the chamber, I will write all down. There at the window. Such the adornment of her bed. O sleep, thou ape of death, lie dull upon her. Come off. Come off. 'Tis mine. And this will witness outwardly to the manding of her lord. With some natural notes about her body. On her left shoulder, a mole. This secret will force him think that I have picked the lock and taken the treasure of her honor. I have a note! To the trunk again. Swift, swift, you dragons of the night. I launch in fear. For this, the heavenly angel. Hell.
enough. It's almost morning, is it not?
Day, my lord.
Oh, I would this music would come. I have been advised to give her music of the mornings. They say it will penetrate. Come on, tune. If you can penetrate her with your fingering, so will try tongue too. First, a wonderful, sweet song with admirable words to it, and then, oh, let her consider.
Hark, the lock of heaven's gate sings and fevers will arise. Everything that pretty is, my lady sweet, arise, arise, arise. Hark, hark, the lock of heaven's gate sings and fevers will arise. Everything that pretty is, my lady sweet, arise, 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 arise.
So, get you gone. If this penetrate, then I'll consider your music the better.
Here comes the king!
I'm glad that I was up so late, for this is the reason that I am up so early. Good morrow to your majesty, daddy, and to my gracious mother, mommy.
Attend you the door of our stern daughter, will she not forth?
I have assailed her with music, but she vouchsafes no notice.
The exile of her minion is too new. She has not yet forgot him. Some more time will wear out the print of his remembrance, and then she is yours.
Frame yourself with orderly soliciting and befriended with aptness of the season, and make denials increase your services. So it seems as though you were inspired to do these duties in which you tender to her, and you must obey her, save when she commands for your dismission tends, therefore you are senseless.
Senseless, mother, not so, not so.
So, like you, sir, ambassadors from Rome, the one is Caius Lucius.
A worthy fellow. We must receive him according to the honor of his sender.
Dear son, when you have given good morning to your mistress, attend the king and us.
Come, our queen.
If she be awake, I will speak to her. If not, let her lie still and dream. By your leave, how are you ready? Good morrow, fair sister. Your sweet hand.
Good morrow, sir. You lay out too much pains for purchasing but trouble. The thanks I give you is telling you that I am poor of thanks and scarce can spare them.
Well, still I swear I love you.
If you swear still, your recompense is still that I regard it not.
Imogen, this is no answer.
I would not speak.
I will not leave you in your madness.
Fools are not mad folks.
Do you call me fool?
You put me to forget a lady's manners. I care not for you. I hate you.
the obedience which you owe your father. For the contract that you have with this base wretch is none at all. He is a base slave, a squire's cloth, a pantler.
A pantler?
Yea, a pantler.
Oh, profane fellow! Wert thou the son of Jupiter, and nothing more but what thou art besides? Thou wert too base to be his groom.
Oh, the south fog rot him! Wait for it, there's more!
His meanest garment is dearer in my regard than thee.
His meanest garment! Oh, now the devil!
Oh, how now, Pisanio? I am sprighted with the fool.
His meanest garment! Where?
Go and bid my woman search for a jewel. It was thy master's. Last night 'twas on my arm.
'Twould not be lost.
Oh, I hope so. Go and search.
You have abused me, madam, his meanest garment.
I said so.
I will inform your father.
Oh, and mommy too.
Oh!
So I leave you, sir, to the worst of your discontent.
Oh! I'll be revenged his meanest garment. Well,
It's right, like a big pizza by that Savoy.
Fear not, sir. I would I were so sure to win King Cymbeline. As I am bold, my love's honor will remain hers.
What means do you make to the king?
Not any, but abide the change of time.
Domino!
Ah!
Your king heard from the great Augustus Caesar. Cassius Lucius will do his commission thoroughly, and he will demand due payment. Won by Julius Caesar when he did conquer Britain. And I believe your king will grant the tribute.
I do believe that this will prove a war, and that our not fearing Britain will not any penny of tribute pay.
See, Giacomo, welcome!
I hope the briefness of my lady's answer made the speediness of your return.
Your lady is one of the fairest I have looked upon.
And therewithal the best.
Was Caius Lucius in the Breton court when you were there, my friend?
He was expected.
Sparkles this stone as it was wont, or is it not too dull for your good wearing?
If I have lost it, I should have lost the worth of it in gold. I'll make a journey twice as far to enjoy a second night of such sweet shortness, which was mine in Britain. For the ring is wine.
The stone's too hard to come by.
Not a whit. Your lady being so easy.
Make not, sir. Your loss, your sport. I hope you know that we must not continue friends.
Good sir, we must. I now profess myself the winner of her honor, together with your ring, and not the wronger of her or you, having but proceeded by both your wills.
If you can make it apparent that you have tasted her in bed, my hand and ring are yours. If not, the foul opinion you had of her pure honor, gains or loses, your sword or mine. Proceed.
First, her bed chamber. It was hung with tapestry of silk and silver, the story of proud Cleopatra, where she met her Roman.
This is true, and this you might have heard of here by me, or by some other.
Then, if you will, I beg, believe to show this jewel. See, it must be married to that, your diamond. I'll keep them both.
Is it that which I left with her?
She stripped it from her arm and gave it me, and said she priced it once.
Oh, no, no, no. 'Tis true. Here, take this too. 'Tis a basilisk unto mine eye. Kills me to look on it. Above measure false.
Have patience, sir, and take your ring again. 'Tis not one yet. It may be she may have lost it. Or one of her ladies, being corrupted, may have stolen it from her.
Very true. And so I hope he came by it. Render to me some corporal sign about her more evident than this, for this was stolen.
If you seek for further satisfying, under her collar lies a mole. I kissed it. You do remember the stain upon her.
Aye. And it doth confirm another stain, as big as hell can hold.
Will you hear more? I'll deny nothing.
Oh, that I had her here, to tear her limb meal. I will go there, to the court, and do it. Before her father, I'll do something.
Quite besides, the government of patience. You have won. Let's follow him and avert the present wrath he has against himself.
With all my heart.
Is there no way for men to be? But women must be half workers. We are all bastards. And this most venerable man which I did call my father, was I know not where. When I was stamped, some coiner with his tools made me counterfeit. Yet my mother seed, Diane of that time, so doth my wife. Non-gorilla did. Oh, vengeance! Vengeance! Me of my lawful pleasure she restrained, and prayed me, off forbearance. Did it with a pudency so rosy, the sweet view on it might well have warmed old Saturn. That I thought her as chaste as unsung snow? Oh, all the devils. This yellow Yakumo. In an hour, was not, or less at first. Perchance he spoke not, but like a full acorn bore. A German one, cried, oh, and mounted. Found no opposition. But what he looked for should oppose, and she should from encounter guard. Could I find out the woman's part in me? For there's no motion that tends to vice in man. But I affirm, it is the woman's part. Be it lying, note it, the woman. Flattering hers. Deceiving hers. Lust and rank thoughts hers. Ambitions, covetings, change of prides, disdain, nice longing, slanders, mutability. All faults that may be named, nay, that hell knows. Why? Hers, in part or all, but rather all. For even to vice, they are not constant, but are changing still. One vice, but of a minute old. For one, not half so old as that. I'll write against them, detest them, curse them. Yet 'tis greater skill and a true hate to pray they have their will. The very devils cannot flame them better.
with us.
When Julius Caesar was in this Britain and conquered it, thine uncle granted Rome a tribute, yearly 3,000 pounds, which by thee lately is left untendered.
And shall be so ever.
Britain is a world by itself, and we will pay nothing for wearing our own noses, mummy, daddy.
Remember, sir, my liege, the kings your ancestors, together with the natural bravery of your isle. A kind of conquest Caesar made here, but made not here the brag of came and saw and conquered. Why should we pay tribute?
We will pay nothing. There's no more tribute to be paid. Come, mummy, daddy.
You must know, we do reckon ourselves to be a warlike people.
We do.
Say then to Caesar, our freedoms, which the sword of Caesar have too much mangled, shall be controlled by the power that we hold. Though Rome be therefore angry, our subjects, sir, will not endure his yoke. And for ourselves to show less sovereignty than they, must needs appear unkinglike.
Receive it from me then. War and confusion. In Caesar's name pronounce I against thee. Look for fury, not to be resisted. Thus defied, I thank thee for myself. So, sir, I desire of thee safe conduct overland to Milford Haven.
Thus far, and so farewell.
Captain. Oh, I am sorry, Cymbeline, that I must pronounce Augustus Caesar thine enemy. Hail Caesar!
Hail Caesar!
How? Of adultery? Oh, master, what a strange infection has fallen to thy ear. What false man has poisoned his tongue that's headed has prevailed on thy too ready hearing? Disloyal? No, she is punished for her truth. Oh, my master, thy mind to her is now as low as with thy fortune. How? And I should murder her? Upon the love and trust and vows which I made to thy command? I? Her? Do it. The letter that I have sent her shall give thee opportunity. Oh, damned paper, black as the ink that's on thee. Lo, here she comes.
How now, Pisanio?
Madam, here's a letter from my lord.
Oh, my lord Posthumus. Good news, gods. Take notice that I am at Milford Haven. Pray you follow. So he wishes you all happiness that remains loyal to his vow. Posthumous. Oh, for a horse with wings. Oh, hear thou, Pisanio? He is at Milford Haven. I pray you, how far 'tis thither? Oh, Pisanio, who longs like me to see my lord, who longs, but not like me, for mine's beyond, how we may bear ourselves hence.
Madam.
Prithee speak.
You best consider.
There's no more to say. My happiness is none but Milford way.
A goodly day. Stoop, boys. This cave instructs us how to adore the heavens and bow to a morning's holy office. Hail thou fair heaven.
Hail heaven!
Hail heaven! Now, for a mountain sport,
up to yon hill. Your legs are young, I'll tread these flats. Consider when you from above perceive me like a crow and revolve what tales I have told of courts, of princes, of the tricks in war. Oh, this life is nobler than attending for a fee, richer than doing nothing for a bauble, prouder than rustling and unpaid for silks. No life to ours.
This life, happily this life be, if quiet life be best, but to us, it is a cell of ignorance, a prison.
Prison? We have seen nothing. We are beastly, caged like the prison bird who sings his bondage freely.
How you speak! Did you but know the city's usuries and felt them knowingly? The art of the court, as hard to leave as keep, whose top to climb is certain falling, or so slippery that the fear's as bad as falling. The toil of the war, a pain that only seems to seek out danger in the name of fame and honor, which dieth in the search and hath us off a slanderous epitaph. Oh boys, this story the world may read in me. My body's marked with Roman swords, and my report was once first with the best of note. Know once Cymbeline loved me, and when a soldier was the theme, my name was not far off. But in one night, all changed.
Certain fate.
My fault being nothing as I have told you often, but that two villains swore to Cymbeline that I was confederate with the Romans. So follow my banishment, and this 20 years, this rock in these domains have been my world, where I have lived in honest freedom, paid pious debts to heaven. But enough of that. Up to the mountains. He who strikes the venison first shall be lord of the feast. Hey. How hard it is to hide the sparks of nature. These boys know little they are sons to the king, nor Cymbeline dreams they are alive. They think they are mine, yet how their spirits fly out. O Cymbeline, heaven in thy conscience knows thou didst unjustly banish me, whereon at 3 and 2 years old I stole these babes, seeking to bar thee of succession as thou reft me of my lands. Myself, Valerius, that am Morgan called, they take for natural father. The game is up.
Pisanio, where is Posthumus? Wherefore do you sigh? What's the matter?
Please you read, and you shall find me, wretched man, a thing the most disdained of fortune.
Thy mistress, Pisanio, hath played the strumpet in my bed. I speak not out of weak surmises, but from proof as strong as my grief. Let thine own hands take away her life at Milford Haven.
What shall I need to draw my sword? The paper has cut her throat already.
False to his bed?
Alas, my lady.
I false? Some knave of Italy has betrayed him.
Good madam, hear me.
Come, do thou thy master's bidding. Look, I draw the weapon myself. Take it and strike my heart. Fear not, 'tis empty of all things but grief.
Hast thou instrument? Thou shalt not jam my hand.
Prithee, dispatch. The lamb entreats the butcher.
Oh, gracious lady. Since I received command to do this business, I have not slept one bit. It cannot be that my master is abused. Some villain has done you both this cursed injury. I'll give but notice that you are dead and send him some bloody sign of it. But this command that I shall do so. You will be missed at court, and that will well confirm it.
But what shall I do the while? How live?
Not in Britain must you bide. Lucius the Roman comes to Milford Haven tomorrow. You must forget you are a woman. Change your garments. Make yourself wet like man. Before thinking this, I've already fit. This in my cloak bag. Doublet, hat, hose, all that answers to them. Before noble Lucius present yourself, desire to serve him, for he is honorable.
I will attempt it with a princely courage.
Here's a box. I had it from the queen. What's inside it is precious. If you find yourself sick at sea or stomach qualmed at land, a dram of this will drive away distemper. May the gods direct you to the best.
I thank thee.
I'll write to my lord, Posthumus, she's dead. Oh, Imogen, safe mayeth I wander, safe return again.
Lucius hath wrote already the emperor, and the powers that he already has will soon be drawn to war.
It must be looked to speedily and steadily.
Our expectation that it would be thus hath made us forward. But my gentle queen, where is her daughter? She hath not appeared before the Roman, nor to us have tendered the duty of the day. She looks us like a thing more made of malice than of duty. We have noted it. Call her before us, for we have been too slight in sufferance.
Since the exile of Posthumus, most retired hath her life been. The cure of it, my lord, 'tis time must do. Forbear sharp speeches to her, your majesty.
Where is she, sir?
The chambers are locked, and there's no answer.
Her door's locked, not seen of late. Grant heavens, that which I fear prove false.
Son, look after the king. Go after.
That man of hers, Pisanio. Mummy, I have not seen these 2 days.
No, that's the king. Gone she is, to death or to dishonor, and my end can make good use of either. She being down, I will have the placing of the British crown. How now, my son?
Oh, 'tis certain she's fled, mummy. Oh, go in and cheer the king. He rages, none dare come about him.
All the better.
I love and hate Imogen, for she is fair and royal. I love her, but therefore in disdaining me, I will conclude to hate her. Nay, indeed, to be revenged upon her. For when fools shall, who comes here? What are you plotting, sirrah? Come hither, villain. Where is thy lady? I will not ask you again. Tell me, is she with Posthumus? Is she?
How could she be with him? He's in Rome.
What is become of her?
Oh, my all-worthy lord.
All-worthy villain, where is she?
This paper is the only history of my knowledge touching her flight.
Oh, let's see it, sirrah. Is this letter true?
So as I think.
Sirrah, wilt thou serve me? Hast thou any of thy late master's garments in thy possession?
I have, my lord.
Fetch that suit hither!
I shall, my lord.
No! Meet thee at Milford Haven. Oh, even there, thou villain Posthumus, will I kill thee. I would these garments were come. She said upon a time, what doth the son of Jupiter, profane fellow? Ow, 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 ow. Ow! The bitterness of it now I belch from my heart. With that suit upon my back will I ravish her. And then in her eyes she shall see my valor. First, I will kill him, and in her eyes again shall she see my valor. Oh, Posthumus, shall I kill thee? Are those the garments? Are those the garments? Are those the garments?
Aye, my noble lord.
Bring this apparel to my chamber. For my revenge is now at Milford. Oh, would I had wings to follow. Go.
To Milford go, and find out her who thou pursues. Flow, you heavenly blessings on her. This fool's speed be crossed with slowness. Labor be his meed.
I see a man's life is a tedious one. I have tired myself, and for 2 nights have made the ground my bed. But what's this? Some savage cave. Oh! Is anyone there? If anyone that's civil, speak. No answer. Then I'll enter.
You, sir, are master of the feast.
Yes.
And the slip, too.
I am thoroughly weary. I am weak with toil, yet strong in appetite. Come, brother. There is meat in the cave. We'll browse on that.
Yes. Browse the meat in the cave. Stay. Come now, dear.
What's the matter?
Behold, it is a boy.
Good masters, harm me not. I have stolen not. Here's money for my meat. I would have left it on the board when I had made my meal and parted with prayers for the provider.
What is thou name?
Fideli, sir. I was bound for Milford Haven, but almost spent with hunger and fallen in this offense.
Boys, bid him welcome.
Were you a woman, youth, I should woo you hard. He's a man. I love him as my brother. Most welcome. You fall amongst friends.
Fair youth, come in. Discourse is heavy. Fasting, when we have supped, will mannerly demand of thee thy story, so far as thou wilt speak it.
I thank you, sir.
Pray you, draw near. Pray, draw near. I am near the place where they should meet. Oh, how fit does Posthumus' garments do serve me. Why then should not his mistress be fit too? For it is said that a woman's fitness comes by fits. All of my lines are as well drawn as his, no less mature, more strong, not beneath him in birth, above him, not beneath him in riches, above him in birth. Yet Yet this imperseverant thing loves him in spite of me. Oh, Prostimus, thy head which grows upon thy shoulders within this hour shall be off.
You are not well. Remain here in the cave, and we'll come to you after hunting.
Brother, stay here. Are we not brothers?
So man and man should be. I am very sick.
You two, go hunting. I'll abide with him.
So please you, sir. Leave me. Your being by me cannot mend me.
Brother, I love thee, and I spoke it.
I know not why I love this youth.
Oh, noble strain.
Brother, farewell.
I wish you good sport.
You help.
Well or ill, I am bound to you. I am sick. Heart sick. Pisanio, I'll now taste of thy drug.
Come away. Oh, who's there?
I cannot find these renegades. Oh, that villain! Oh, that villain has mocked me! Oh, I am faint. Oh.
Those renegades? Means he us? I fear some ambush. We are held as outlaws? Hence!
He is but one. Father, brother, go search what companies are near. Leave me alone with him.
You begin.
Oh, soft. Oh, soft. Soft, soft.
Soft, what are you? What are you, some villain mountaineer? Thou art a robber, a lawbreaker, a villain. Yield me, thief!
To who? To thee? And what art thou? Have not I an arm as big as thine? A heart as big? Thy words I grant are bigger, for I wear not my dagger in my mouth.
Oh, thou villain base! Know me not by my clothes?
No, nor by thy tailor. Thou art some fool, and I am loath to beat thee.
Thou injurious thief! Hear but my name, and tremble.
And what is thou name?
Cloten, thou villain!
Clotting? Clotting thy name? I cannot tremble at it. Now were it toad, adder, or even spider to move me sooner. But clotting?
To thy further fear, know that I am the son of the queen.
Oh, and I am so sorry, not seeming so worthy as thy birth.
Ought not afeared?
Those I reverence, those I fear.
Oh! Die the death, you rustic mountaineer! come to here!
No companies abroad,
None in the world.
but see thy brother.
This Clotton was a fool. Not even Hercules. Hercules himself could have knocked out his brains, for he had none. Yet, had I not done this to him, this fool would have bore my head as I do his. What hast thou done? Cut off one Clotton's head. Son to the queen after his own report, who called me a traitor, a mountaineer, and swore with his single hand that he would displace our heads, where, thanks ye gods, they grow.
We are all undone.
Why? Why, worthy father? What have we to lose but that he threatened to take our lives? The law protects not us. No, the law protects not us. Then why should we be tender to allow an arrogant piece of flesh to play judge and executioner all himself? For we do fear the law? Father, what have you discovered abroad?
No single soul.
My brother hath done well.
I fear 'twill be revenge.
Would I have done it?
Well, 'tis done. We're privy to our cave. You and Fideli play the cooks.
Poor sick Fideli, I willingly did.
O thou goddess, thou divine nature, thou thyself, thou blazing in these two princely youth. 'Tis wonder that an invisible instinct should frame them to royalty unlearnt, to an honor untaught.
I have sent Clotton's clockwork down the river.
Ah!
What's the matter?
The bird is dead!
What
How
bird?
have we made so much on?
Oh! Oh no! Sweeties, Ferris, Lily, no! Oh no!
Thou diedest the most rare boy.
Let us bury him, Father. Brother.
Clotton is quite forgotten.
No, Father. I pray you, fetch him hither.
If you'll go fetch him, we'll sing our song all the while. So begin.
Fear no more, to hear the sun nor the furious winter's rages. Oh, the task is done,
have made our obsequies. Come, Father, lay him down.
Their pleasures here are past, and so is their pain.
Yes, sir, to Milford Haven, which is the way? Soft, you gods and goddesses, I hope I dream. A headless man? The garments of Posthumus? Damned Pisanio! Thou conspired with my lord with that double clotin to cut off my lord! The drug he gave me, which he said was precious, was murderous to the senses. That confirms at home. This was Pisanio's deed. And clotins. Oh, my lord. My lord. My husband.
Captain, what news from Rome?
The Senate has stirred up the gentlemen of Italy that promised noble service. They come under the conduct of bold Giacomo.
Ah, this makes our hopes fair. Yeah. Soft hole, what trunk is this? Without his top? Yeah. How? A page? Sleeping or dead? Let's see the boy's face.
The boy is alive, my lord.
Ah. Young one, inform us of thy fortunes. Who is this? Thou make thy pillow bloody? Or who is he? What's thy interest in this sad wreck? What art thou?
I am nothing. Or if not, nothing to be were better. This was my master, a very valiant Briton, and a good, that here by mountaineers lies slain.
Ah, what is thy name?
Fideli, sir.
Ah, thy name fits thy faith thy name. Wilt thou take a chance with me? I will not say thou shalt be so well mastered, but be sure no less beloved. Go with me.
I will, sir.
Come, boy, be cheerful, wipe your eyes. Some falls or means the happier to arise. Boy. Oh, boy. Let's go.
Again, and bring me word how 'tis with the queen, a fever with the absence of her son, a madness in which her life is in danger. Heavens, how deeply at once you do touch me! Imogen, Imogen, the great part of my comfort, gone. My queen upon a desperate bed, and in a time where fearful wars do point at me, her son gone, so needful for the present. It strikes me past the hope of comfort. but for thee, fellow, who needs must know of her departure, and does seem so ignorant. I'll enforce it from thee by a sharp torture.
Sir, my life is yours. I humbly set it at your will. But for my mistress, I nothing know where she's gone.
So please your majesty, the Roman legions are landed on your coast.
Now for the counsel of my son and queen, let's put our powers in motion. Away! Away!
I heard no letter from my master since I wrote him Imogen was slain. This strange. Nor hear I from my mistress, who did promise to yield me often tidings. Neither know I what betide to Clyde. But remain perplexed in all. The heavens must still work. All of the doubts by time let there be clear. Fortune brings us some boats that are not steered.
Noise is round about us. This way, the Romans.
So, let us run it. We'll hire to the mountains there secure.
By the sun that shines out thither.
I'll go. By heaven's outpour. If you would bless me and grant me leave, Father.
Well, have with you, boys. If in your country wars you chance to die, that is my bed too, and there I'll lie. So leave! Leave! Yeah!
Oh, Bassanio, every good servant does not all command. So had you saved the noble Imogen, I am brought hither among the Italian army to fight against my lady's kingdom. 'Tis enough that, Britain, I have killed thy mistress. Peace, I'll give no wound to thee. So I'll die. For thee, O Imogen, even for whom my life is every breath a death.
Heaviness and guilt within my bosom takes off my manhood. I have belied a lady, the princess of this country, and the ailments revenging and feeble me.
against the roar! Stand! Stand! You stand in this fight!
Fight I will no more.
Great Jupiter be praised. Lucius is taken.
'Tis thought the old man and his sons were angels.
But none of them can be found. Stand! Who's there?
Lay hands on him, a dog. Bring him to the king.
Escort!
Most welcome bondage, for thou art away. Think to liberty. My conscience, thou art fettered, more than my shanks and wrists. You good gods, give me the pendant and instrument to pick that bolt, and free, forever. Is it enough I am sorry? Must I repent to satisfy? If of my freedom 'tis the main part, take no stricter render of me than my all. For Imogen's dear life, take mine. And though 'tis not so dear, yet 'tis a life. And so great powers, if you will take this audit, take this life, and cancel these cold bonds. Oh, Imogen! I'll speak to thee in silence.
Who are you? 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 Who are you?
To demand loyalty from royalty, when yours is easily and greasily detached from you. It's like taking sane from the crazy. Now you crying about your baby. You believed a man over your lady. Now you want me to save thee? Who are you? 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 You are more faithful to the hateful, so you can't keep calm. You treated a princess like a game of chess and she was the pawn. Emotional contusions from confusion you infused in. Get right, tie up the loose ends. You don't need me, rely on your true sense. Who are you? 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 Instead of me intervene, you need to redeem yourself. Playing in the playpen with the pig, you need to now clean yourself.
Return to where you belong and maybe esteem yourself. Get back to your love and you can forgive yourself. Hear the words in the song and you can live as yourself. You call on Jupiter for help, but this is indeed yourself. Woo! Who are you? 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 Find yourself and you will see exactly where you're supposed to be. She's a princess, but you're no king. Love was lost with a stolen ring. What you should know got lost in a prideful loophole. Love is sweeter than fructose and glucose, but you acting like you got two souls, dancing with the devil like a rebel with two toes, tripping over your actions, satisfaction is two-tone. Now you're imaging in menacing increments with solvable sentiments to exactly why you exist. Hey, imaging in menacing increments with solvable sentiment to exactly why you exist. Hey! Treat your relationship like a game and it's not. Now you're the one in the amazement in your hot temperature rise. Embers inside, burning slowly, hell inside you lonely. There is no consoling. You must tame this phony moaning all in the midnight. Emotions ignite. You think that's been birthed just like a midwife. Snake bites don't egg right. They can kill you ill. You feel your venom till you down at your gravesite. Yakimo was a rocky road. You had to stretch straight to your hockey go probably so just Cymbeline in between. Imbeciles intervene on in your present and Cymbeline. Now you're imaging in menacing increments with solvable sentiments to exactly why you exist. Huh? Imaging in menacing increments with solvable sentiments to exactly why you exist. Exactly why you exist. Exactly why you exist. Oh!
Scorn. So I am awake. Poor wretches that depend on greatness' favored dream, as I have done. Wake and find nothing.
Come, sir. Are you ready for death?
Over roasted, rather, ready long ago.
Hanging is the word, sir. If you be ready for that, you are well cooked.
So if I prove a good repast to the spectators, the dish pays the shot.
A heavy reckoning for you, sir. But the comfort is, you shall be called to no more payments. Fear no more tavern bills. Depart, reeling with too much drink. Sorry you have been paid too much. Sorry you are paid too much. Purse and brain both in there. The brain the heavier for being too light. The purse too light, being drawn of heaviness. Of this self-contradiction, you shall now be quit.
I am merrier to die than thou art to live.
Unless a man would marry a gallows and beget young Gibbons, I never saw one so grown.
Knock off his manacles. Bring your prisoner to the king. Thou bringest good news. I am called to be made free.
I'll be hanged then.
Thou shalt be freer than a jailer. No bolts for the dead.
Good day for England. Great day. Stand by my side, you whom the gods have made preservers of my throne. 'Tis time to ask whence you are. Report it.
Sir, in Cambria are we born, and gentlemen, further to boast were neither true nor lies, unless I add, we are wise.
Bow your knees. And arise, my knights of the battle! All right? Woo!
Hail, great king! Sorry your happiness, I must report the queen is dead.
What? How is she?
With horror, madly dying, like her life, which, being cruel to the world, concluded most cruel to herself. What she confessed, I will report, so please you. Prithee, say. First, she confessed she never loved you. Your royalty. Wife to your place, abhorred your person.
And but she spoke it dying. I would not believe it. Proceed, proceed.
Your daughter, whom she swore in hand to love, she did confess, was a scorpion to his sight, whose life, but that her flight prevented it, she had taken off by poison.
A whore's son's mother! Who is it that can read a woman? Is there more?
More, sir, and worse. She did confess she had a mortal mineral for you, which, being took, should by the minute feed on life, and lingering by inches waste you, in which time she purposed to work her son into the adoption of the crown. Yet his strange absence made her desperate, so despairing, dying.
Mine eyes were not at fault, for she was beautiful. Mine ears that heard her flattery, nor my heart that thought her like her seeming. It would have been vicious and malicious to have mistrusted. Yet, oh, my daughter Imogen, it was folly in me to disprove thy failure. Heaven, men, Thou come not, Caius, now for tribute.
The day was yours by accident. Had it gone with us, we should not, when the blood was cool, have threatened our prisoners with the sword. But since the gods would have it thus, that nothing but our life should be called ransom, let it come. This one thing only I will entreat. My boy, a Briton born, let him be spared. Never a master had a page so kind, so duteous, so diligent, so tender true. Let his virtue be joined with my request. Save him, sir. He hath done no Briton harm.
His face is familiar to me. Live, and ask if Cymbeline would boon thy wilted. I'll give it, yea, though thou demandest the prisoner, the nobles take it.
I humbly thank your highness.
I do not bid thee, good lad, beg my life, but I know thou wilt.
No.
The boy disdains me, leaves me, scorns me. How stand you so perplexed?
I have seen a thing worse, bitter to me than death.
What wouldest thou, boy? And what's with that little story?
Is not this boy revived from death?
Just Ellie, what think you? It's my master. She's living.
My boon is that you ask of this man where he got his ring.
Son, that ring on your finger. How came it yours?
down with torture, to leave unspoken that which is bespoke will torture me. By villainy, I got this ring. This was possible, Mrs. True. Without it vanish. And in hope of certain it would live to a sky of the ground. That paragon priest, my daughter. Can you believe it?
Get up, woman.
My daughter? What of her? You need my script. Strive, man. Speak.
Stand ground.
Upon time, unhappiness promptly struck the hour.
You started writing.
It was in Rome.
I was about to
There was a feast. Good possible.
slap that way.
It was praise or love for pity, for beauty, for feature, all qualities that man must woman for.
I stand on fight. Come to the matter.
This is impossible. Most like a noble lord in love. He began his mistress's picture. His honest chastity! There begins. I wager with him a piece of gold against this standing war upon his outer finger. To attain his love by mine adultery. Away to Britain Isle, where I was taught at court by your chaste daughter the wild difference between amorous and villainous. I return with proof enough to make the noble Cosmos mad by warning his belief in her renown, whereupon methinks I see him now. Aye, so thou dost, Italian being! Hide me, you most credulous fool. I am Posthumus, that killed thy daughter. I lied, that caused a lesser villain than myself, a sacrilegious thief to do it. Oh, Imogen, my queen, my wife, my life. Oh, Imogen, Imogen.
Peace, my lord, here, here.
That scornful pain.
Now, kill Imogen to now. Help my young lady.
Hey.
Does the world go round?
How come you
If this be so, the gods mean to strike me to death with mortal joy.
Get thee hence, dangerous fellow! Thou gave me poison!
The tune of Imogen! Imogen! Imogen!
Lady, that advice I gave you was not thought by me a precious thing. I had it from the queen.
It poisoned me!
Oh, gods! I left out one thing which the queen confessed, which was not to As I will have, said she, given his mistress that confection which I gave her for cordial, she is served as I would serve a rat.
What's this, Cornelius?
The queen, sir, very often importuned me to deliver poisons for her. I, very never purposeful dangerous, did compound for her a certain stuff which would cease the present power of life, but in short time all offices of nature should again do their due function. Have you taken of it?
Most like I did, for I was dead.
What? There was our error.
It sure is for them.
Why did you throw your wedded lady from you? Now do not throw me again.
Anger like fruit, my soul, till the tree died.
Come now, my flesh, my child, wilt thou not speak to me?
Your blessing, sir.
These are tears that fall through holy water. Imogen, the queen is dead.
I am sorry for it, sir.
Oh, she was a naughty daughter. Her son is gone. He knows not how, nor where.
My lord, now fear is from you. I'll speak truth. Lord Plato, upon my lady's missing, came to me, sword drawn, foamed in the mouth and swore, If I discovered not which way she went, it was my instant death. I directed him on the mountain near the milford. Wearing a frenzy, wearing my master's garment, away he hoped with oath would violate my lady's honor. What become of him? I further know not.
Let me hear the story. I slew him.
Marry the gods forfeit!
I have spoken, and I have done it.
He was a prince.
A most incivil. The wrongs he did to me was nothing princely. So I cut off his head.
I am sorry for thee. Goodbye. Thy own tongue thou art condemned, and must endure alone. Thou art dead.
This headless man I thought had been my lord.
Bind the offender and take him from our stairs.
Sir King, this man is better than the man he slew, and as well descended as thyself.
Why, old soldier? How have descendants good?
In that he spoke too far.
And thou shalt die for it.
We will die all three. But I will prove that two of us are as good as I have given out. Thou had, great king, a subject who was called Cymbeline.
What of him? He is a banished tramp.
Indeed, a banished man. I know not how he drank.
Take him hence. The whole world shall not save him.
First, pay me for the nursing of thy son.
Nursing of my sons!
I am mighty sir. These two young gentlemen that call me father and think they are my sons are none of mine. They are the issue of your lords, my liege, in blood of your begetting.
Well, my issue.
I am that Valerius whom we managed. I stole these children upon my death. Being beaten for loyalty incited me to treason. But, gracious sir, here are your sons. And now I must lose two of the sweetest companions in the world. The benediction of these covering heavens falls on their heads like dew, for they are worthy to inlay heaven with snow.
I lost my children. And if these be they, I know not how to wish for a pair worthy of sons.
This, young gentleman, is most worthy, Cymbeline. And this, your younger princely son, Aberratus.
Cadarius upon his neck had a mark, a sanguine star. It was a mark of wonder. This is he. Never mother rejoiced deliverance more. Imogen, thou hast lost by this a kingdom.
Oh no, but I have gained 2 worlds by it. You called me brother when I was but your sister. And I, you brothers, when you were indeed so.
Did you ever meet?
Yes, I was in love. And at first sight was love.
Oh, where instance? Where shall I hear it all through? See, Posthumous anchors upon Imogen. Then Imogen sets her eye upon him. Her brother, me, her master, hitting each object with joy. The counterchange is certainly in all. Valerius, thou art my brother, and so will ever hold.
My good master, I will yet do you so.
Happy be you. Happy be you.
Speak, Jacopo. I had you down and might have made you finish.
A heavy conscience sits by me, as then your force did. Take that life, I beseech you, which I so often owe.
Kneel not to me. The power I have on you to spare you, the malice towards you to forgive you. Live and deal with others better.
Pardon is the word to all overjoyed. Save these and bonds. Let them be joyful too, for they shall taste our comfort. My peace we will begin. Let's quit this ground and smoke the temple with our sacrifices. Lord, we the gods, and let our crooked smokes climb into their nostrils from our blessed altars. Where harmony begins, discord falters. Never was a war did cease as this our war with such a peace.